gamitin.
For the past 3 quarters, the Inner Wheel Clubs of the Philippines Incorporated has been taking strides towards a direction that validates the membership's commitment to the club's ideals. It has likewise led to a journey of outcomes-driven initiatives that upholds, if not improves, the club's relationship with the environment, with its commitment to social welfare, and with the communities whom by a stroke of tragedy have become a people in great need. In looking back, one cannot help but believe that Providence has taken a direct hand in comprehensively reminding the membership what the club and being part of it is all about. It has therefore been a period of interesting times. We for Women. This has been this year's theme worldwide in all Inner Wheel clubs. But for this year, the national officers of the Philippine chapter were omitted from the international registry due to a series of inadvertent lapses in the transmittal of information to the mother organization. As a sign at the beginning of a term, it did not bode well to technically be unrecognized internationally. Further, it was not a positive sign that the club has lost a significant number in its membership when hundreds did not renew. Yet over the past 3 quarters, outcomes have proven that such a low point is but instrumental in demonstrating the message that commitment and quality of membership is the true measure of how capable is an organization. As a gender-exclusive club, the group is ultimately defined by its purposes and actions. The Constitution and bylaws of the IWCPI is purpose-driven towards friendship, personal service, and international understanding. As such, the IWCPI began with the inspiration of not just being an all-women's club. Rather, as a congregation of 9 districts, it has pursued a journey that exemplifies the membership as women gracefully empowered. Guided by its bylaws, the membership revisited the grassroots of IWCPI's principles, upheld respect to self and others, took action where it is needed, extended compassion in kind, as inspired by women's heightened capacity to feel the condition of others. Loyal membership acted upon setbacks without fear or apprehension over their implications, unified their decisions arising from common understanding, performed service above self as an act of love, left a mark in the memory of others, and overall found personal fulfillment in the realization of all these empowering principles. Friendship. The journey in this direction begins within the club's circle itself, as common principles brings the membership together. Gaining clarity on how such principles are defined and intended in the IWCPI's Constitution and bylaws is crucial. Friendship internal to the organization begins with solidarity in the club's sense of purpose. Hence, a national leadership training seminar was conducted to solidify the membership's grasp of the Inner Wheel Pledge, objectives, vision and mission, and core values. As health is wealth, basic concern for membership's well-being took precedence with the accomplishment of a bone density determination test for members 40 and above. From hence, friendship in action was pursued outward to the public through healthcare initiatives that includes cancer awareness seminars, medical, dental, and surgical missions, promoting World Hand Washing Day, and proper nutrition and feeding of children with deworming. Non-health related initiatives were also pursued as the livelihood training for recovered patients in the Philippine Mental Hospital. There also was an inspirational seminar conducted at the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology in Dagupan City. In friendship, the club demonstrated that it believes in the hope of rehabilitation not only for the ill, but also for the morally displaced citizens of our society. Personal service. A selfless service to humanity is both an objective and mission of the WCPI. The club journeyed to both the tangible and intangible forms of service. The Ako'y Filipino program is service dedicated to our nationhood, inasmuch as it is service to promising Filipino youth whose sense of nationality is grounded on clear vision and deep sentiment. For this year, the Ako'y Filipino program found such a youth in the person of Marigold E. Surilla, a Caviteño whom the foundation has awarded a 4-year college scholarship. Volunteerism as a form of personal service literally took root as the club participated in a tree planting program in District 379, where mahogany seedlings were deployed. Related to this pro-environment service, the club gave continuance to its butika sa bakuran at the Dagupan Doctors Villaflor Memorial Hospital Eco Park and at the WCPI headquarters. From these centers, herbal seedlings are distributed to the 9 districts of the Inner Wheel Club. As an offshoot of this herbal campaign, a forthcoming booklet on proper methods on herbal medication shall be published. Together, the practice of herbal gardening and use shall have impact on environment and promoting Philippine cultural roots on herbal medicine. To top the club's environment drive, it has conducted zero waste management seminars and actively promoted the production of biogas as a means of recycling organic waste products. As the best means of service to humanity involves liberation from lack of knowledge, the club also conducted seminars on the rights of women and children. This was pursued in the hope that such information shall empower the participants to become guardians of both self and neighbors. International understanding. It is not always that international understanding is felt with such importance and magnitude as it has in the closing months of 2013. As devastating calamities struck the country, causing loss of lives and livelihood, destruction of property, and wide-scale desperation, the club pursued a special Operation Paglingap project. Normally, this initiative would be classified as an act of friendship and even of personal service, but because the club's efforts were in part enabled by the support of donors from overseas and from outside of the organization, the whole effort is but rightfully credited as an international team effort. It is in this defining initiative that despite the absence of the Philippine chapter in the International Registry of the Inner Wheel, the club has proven that trustworthiness and capacity for service is what people and entities recognize. Together, IWCPI's loyal membership have participated in a noble cause of adding strength to the nationwide effort of providing relief and hope to calamity-stricken areas. In all these, the IWCPI's legacy is in the provision of boats as a sustainable solution to the losses of some of our countrymen. The recap. On a minor note, sustainable service to IWCPI was pursued with the rehabilitation of the main office. A parking area has been constructed in response to periodic flooding, and improving its facade and landscape provides aesthetic dignity to the national headquarters. In looking back, the IWCPI may have lost substantial number in its membership, yet despite this, it has unhindered pursued a journey that leaves behind a lasting message to the many friends that have newly been founded, that the greatest gifts are sustainability and self-reliance. Training seminars, awareness campaigns, Butika ng Bayan and Zero Waste Management, medical missions, Operation Paglingap. All of these contribute something that would continue to do good to the people in the years to come. Over the past 3 quarters thus far, these define the membership's journey and their joint legacy as the IWCPI's Women Gracefully Empowered.